Niklas Karlsson. That's the result. So Henrik Gustafsson explaining to the cameraman that the valve is dropped on his machine, and that is, well, not almost certainly cost him the championship, but it certainly puts a lot of pressure on the young fella's shoulders in his final 3 rides. So we move on to heat number 6, which features Per Jönsson, previous heat winner, of course, in heat number 4. He rides in red. In blue, Joachim Karlsson, also winner of heat number 3. He rides in blue. Jörgen Johansson, he rides in white. And Tony Rickardsson in yellow and black in gate number 4. So, what a cracking racing prospect, and something got to give as the tapes rise on heat number 6. So Jönsson, he's been in this position before, of course. He won the title in Norrköping in '86, Gothenburg in '87, and Kumla in 1988. He certainly wasn't troubled in that last one in '88. And Joachim Karlsson certainly making a few people sit up and watch him. Let's see how he fares against the likes of Jönsson and Rickardsson. As the green light goes on for heat number 6, and away they spin from the start. And the first one to show is Jönsson, and coming across is Rickardsson. Rickardsson cuts across and takes the lead. So Rickardsson leads, Jönsson second. They're taken out by Joachim Karlsson. Karlsson goes a little bit wide as Jönsson comes through. Jönsson comes through the second place. So Tony Rickardsson leads. What a fabulous year this young fella's had. 21 years of age, of course, from Stockholm in the Swedish Elite League, and settling very, very nicely with Ipswich in the British League. And who will ever forget the exploits of this fella in the Ullevi Stadium? Probably, without question, the most entertaining rider in the World Final. That's taking nothing away from Yellow Peterson, who won it. But this young fella got most of his points from the back, as he takes the back for one more lap in heat number 6. Still Jönsson second, and Joachim Karlsson third. Down the back straight for the final time, and it's a win from the back. Round the first and second turn, he done it. Comes out, straightens up, takes a win. Rickardsson gets there. Second place is Per Jönsson. Third place, Joachim Karlsson. So Rickardsson, there he is, of course, the current Swedish champion. He takes the win in 3 points in heat 6. Jönsson drops his first point. He's on 5. And Joachim Karlsson gets 1 point and he's on 4. That's the result of heat number 6. Swedish Speedway final. Stephen Dowell rides in red, and Patrick Karlsson rides in blue. Of course, the faller last time. Dennis Lundqvist rides in white, and Peter Norlin, winner and track record holder for one race here at Vetlanda. He rides in yellow-black, just giving yet a push away again. The engine stalling at the line. Peter sadly has been relegated to the Swedish League with his team as a junior. He goes in the heat. 3 in white. Sorry, 4 yellow black. This is heat number 6. Into that first run, they all drop, and it's a rider in white who's got it. Dennis Lundqvist just about picks up. Lundqvist now coming underneath it. It's Stefan Dano, so Stefan Dano and Lundqvist and Norlin all together. Just look at him go into that bend. It's just Lundqvist with his nose in front. Second place in red is Stefan Dano. Peter Norlin sadly relegated for third spot. But it was Dennis Lundqvist who kept his calm, kept his cool, and really was picked them off one at a time. What a great ride from the man from Gotland. So Dennis Lundqvist leads still from Stefan Dano in second place. Peter Norlin coming through on Stefan Dano to take second place, which is a good ride from him. So now Norlin moves into second place. Stefan Dano third with one more lap to go in a very, very entertaining heat number 7. And this fellow in white certainly has worked tremendously hard for these points. Round the final 2 bends, the man from Gotland, Dennis Lundqvist, comes out. He takes a win. Second place is Peter Norlin. Third place is Stefan Dano. So good win and courageous win there from Dennis Lundqvist in heat number 7. He gets the 3 points. 2 points to Peter Norlin. He now goes on to 5 after 2 outings, and 1 to Stefan Dano. That's the result of heat number 7. So heat number 8, Tony Olsen comes in red. Still on his second machine, his bent frame from that accident in heat number 1. Bosse Oren rides in blue, Jimmy Nielsen white, and Erik Stenlund is in yellow and black. That's the lineup for heat number 8. Starting marshal calling it all into the line. Last one to come in is Erik Stenlund. On goes the green light, that throttle is wide open, the clutch is dropped and into that turn they all race, and it's just Tony Olsen who's got the lead, but as the rider in blue, Bosse Oren coming around the outside of him, but still Tony Olsen keeps his composure. Olsen's there, Bosse Oren in second place, Jimmy Nielsen third and Erik Stenlund fourth. Now, can Tony Olsen hold on his second machine, one he didn't think would go too well around the wide open spaces of Vetlanda, but Olsen still leads. Rides of course at the moment for Bellevue in England, having a few turns out too in Poland as well. So coming through in white is Jimmy Nielsen in second place and Erik Stenlund the third, but really it is a race sewn up in his pocket if he keeps out of trouble for Tony Olsen. One more lap to go, and this will put Tony Olsen on 5 points and certainly in the thick of things after 2 rides. Round the final 2 bends, Tony Olsen, the Gotland punk as he's known in England, comes out to take the win. Olsen gets there. Second place is Jimmy Nielsen. Third place is Erik Stenlund. So there he is, Tony Olsen gets the win. He moves swiftly on to 5 points. A good 3 points in heat number 8. 2 to Jimmy Nielsen and 1 to Erik Stenlund. That's the result. Now just have a look at the scoreboard. Tony Rickardson, Peter Nolin, Tony Olsen and Per Jonsson all on 5 and all drop 1 point. Klaus Iversen, Joachim Karlsson and Peter Karlsson, they're all on 4 and drop 2 points. And Gustafsson, Lufquist, Jimmy Nielsen and Stenlund, they're on 3 and have all dropped 3 points. That's the position after 2 outings for all the competitors here at Vetlanda. So certainly nobody's going to win this one on the 15-point maximum, that's for sure, as we move swiftly on to heat number 9, which features Tony Rickardson in red, who will be in gate number 1. Erik Stenlund coming out for 2 on the trot, he rides in blue in gate number 2. Nicholas Carlson, he's in white in gate number 3, and Stefan Dano, yellow and black in gate number 4. So Rickardson, very, very impressive in his previous outing. Pushing Per Jonsson to the back in that one, so look out for him, but it's really going to be a question of whether he can maintain pole position into that first turn and withhold the pressure of the other riders coming around the outside of him. Drop the clutch and in they go to that first turn, and it's Erik Stenlund in blue who holds the lead at the moment. Stenlund leads, Rickardson second, Nicholas Carlson third, so Erik Stenlund really picked up some tremendous drive as they left the start, but goes out terribly wide. Erik goes out wide and through comes Tony Rickardson, comes up, just puts a bit of pressure on Erik and out he goes. Stenlund made a terrible mistake on that third and fourth turn of the first lap, and you just can't afford to do that with the calibre of field here in Vetlanda. So Tony Rickardson leads, Erik Stenlund now in second place, Nicholas Carlson third. Carlson trying to make up ground on Erik Stenlund. Stefan Dano a long, long way back in fourth place. So 1 more lap to go in a very eventful heat number 9, which has seen Tony Rickardson yet again come from the back in superb style. Coming around the final 2 bends. Are we going to get a wheelie from him? No, it is Rickardson who gets the win. No wheelie. Stenlund in second place. And in third place is Nicholas Carlson. So another good win for the rider there in red, Tony Rickardson, and he certainly wants to keep hold of that Swedish championship. There's no doubt whatsoever about that. He moves swiftly on to 8 points, and he's a winner of heat number 9. So heat number 10 as the riders come to the line. 4-1 is Jimmy Nielsen rides in red, and there we see in blue Henrik Gustafsson. And sadly Henrik dropping those 3 points, of course, with engine problems in his previous outing, heat number 5, which puts a lot of pressure on the boy from Kumla, who's just led Kumla to the Swedish Elite League Championship for the 2nd year. So congratulations on that one, Henrik. Patrick Carlson rides in white, and Jörgen Johansson rides in yellow and black. So Jimmy Nielsen certainly not having the best of fortune so far, but here is perhaps a chance to get himself back into the thick of things on the point scoring chart. Nielsen, Gustafsson, Patrick Carlson and Jürgen Johansson. Heat number 10. Into that first bend they drives and Jimmy Nielsen just got the drop on them. Jimmy Nielsen leads, takes out Gustafsson and got the lead at the moment. So Jimmy Nielsen has got pole position. Gustafsson is behind him. Patrick Carlson is in third place, so one lap gone and Jimmy Nielsen leads. Henrik Gustafsson now taking the inside line. Gustafsson comes down the inside of Jimmy Nielsen in absolutely spectacular style. Gustafsson takes the lead. Jimmy Nielsen in second place. Patrick Carlson, should I say, back in third place. But all eyes are on the first two. Oh, what a superb ride from Henrik Gustafsson. This is why Sweden put such a lot of faith on this young fella in future World Championships. One more lap to go in what so far has been an absolute classic speedway race. Taken for dead after half a lap of this race, coming from the back yet again in superb style. Round the final two bends. It's going to be a good win for Henrik Gustafsson who gets here. Jimmy Nielsen is in second place and Patrick Carlson is in third. And the applause from the crowd is really for this fella. What a superb speedway race from him. So Henrik Gustafsson gets 3 points, he moves on to 6. 2 points to Jimmy Nielsen for second place and 1 for Patrick